what you want, bitch, I'm a fucking phenomenon.
Yo, what the fuck is good with y'all? So, boys, today's video, I'm gonna do another blueprint. I might turn it into a series, right? But this one, it's finna be the blueprint to getting any girl that you want. Any girl, I don't care. Whether you wanna fuck, whether you wanna date seriously, or anything in between, I don't care. We're gonna hop right into it. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know the exact steps necessary, step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is, right, that you gotta do to get any girl in the type of situation that you would want. So, first things first is figure out what you like, in the sense that physical, how she acts, how she moves, how she talks, her interests, etc., you know, all these things, they gotta correlate to what you fucking like. Not you settling for, not you picking and choosing from the wrong pile, not you being a little bitch. None of that. None of that. You gotta figure out what you like and work accordingly. Let me give you all an example, right? If y'all like a fit girl, best believe one of the best places is either a fitness convention, a gym, you know, a college sports rec center, you know, like the little track and field, whatever, right? Maybe I don't know, outdoor park, right? Any of these aspects correlate with physical activity being the center point. Hence, if that's something big into your life, best believe you're gonna connect better with a chick that does physical activity as a leisure pastime, right? So that's number one. Number two is figure out how much self-respect you have. And this is so key, because if you don't know where your threshold and where your balance is and what you're willing to take and what you're not willing to take, and best believe you're going to be taken for a cuck by every single girl that you decide to meet, right? I don't care if she's a good person. I don't care if she's this and this. Matter of fact, right, if you act a certain type of way, right, that is not in accordance to being in your frame, right, then, you know, whether she cheats and leaves or whether she just leaves, ultimately it's the same thing. It's ultimately the same thing. One just has decency, one just doesn't, you know what I mean? But ultimately it's the same result and it's the same thing where you're going towards, right? So that's like the third thing that you guys are gonna get into. Now the fourth thing is being able to communicate effectively, but at the same time, sprinkle that shit like you're fucking Salt Bay. You know, sprinkle that shit. You know, you gotta sprinkle in a bit of flavor, a bit of personality, but at the same time, a bit of seduction and flirting skills, right? I've already did an Instagram reel on the 3 pillars of seduction, right? You know, attraction, connection, and communication, right? But regardless, so if you haven't seen that, check it out. But being able to flirt without coming off as creepy, right, is actually so key, right? If I'm able to communicate effectively, but at the same time, you know, come off sexy and charming and whatever, all this good stuff, then it's all good, G. It's all good. You know, I'm set. From that point, it's my playing field. It's gonna be your playing field too, right? So, you know, and there's so much into this subject, like, you know, certain phrases. I'm not talking about pickup lines, no, don't get it twisted. But like certain phrases where they're ambiguous enough to make a girl intrigued in you and in what you have to say, right? But at the same time, ambiguous enough where it can mean anything, right? And what this does it provides a bit of mystery, a bit of flavor, a bit of spice to the conversation without being too overbearing, right? Some of y'all just want to, but like, you're not gonna let a chick know you're gonna, from first round, right? You know, some chicks may like that, but 9 out of 10 times, nah, man. So what you gotta do is you gotta be able to be socially calibrated to the situation and the vibe. Creating the vibe can be done through those specific ways, right? And how you implement it to your type of personality, right? That's on you, right? I've talked about this many, many times. A low key guy might have a different style of game than, a guy that's just like naturally social, right? And then we talk about this in my course, where I coach you one on one, right, to get your mental straight, in terms of work, in terms of flirting, in terms of social dynamics in general. So DM me on Instagram about that. But other than that, these are the 4 key aspects, the 4 steps to the blueprint to get any girl you like. Because at the end of the day, it's built on preference, on your preference, and at the same time, it's built on your personality and what you like. But at the same time, the girl is most likely going to be interested in you because, well, the way you selected her. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That wraps this video up, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.